This issue that I went to Zoe to just a couple of weeks ago is something that I've carried with me for a very, very long time, and it's something that would keep coming up every few months, and I would try and get through the best that I could, and then I'd gulp it back down and continue on with my life. And I knew that the time was getting closer for me to look at it. It's something that I was quite nervous and would put off looking at. And the point came a couple of weeks ago where enough is enough. I need to look at this very personal thing that kept on coming up for me. And I started going through the yellow pages. I got online, and I knew in the back of my head Zoe was there. I just knew, but it's almost I avoided going to Zoe because I knew that Zoe would get to the core of my issue, and it's almost like I was so scared to do that. And so I mucked around for about an hour, ringing people and going through the yellow pages and on Google, and just it was a moment where I just thought, just ring Zoe and make the appointment, and I did, and I got in the following morning, and in that time I was very nervous before I was going to see her, but I got there and it's like I was ready. Let's get to what is going on for me. As soon as I walked in, I knew that I was in very capable hands. It's a very safe, nurturing, trusting environment, and I suppose to reveal to another human being what was going on for me, and I had spoken to no one else apart from my husband. This is something that I'm adopted, and it's a very personal issue to do with intimacy, and it was an issue that kept on coming up, and yeah, I went and saw Zoe, and she was just absolutely brilliant in, first of all, just getting me to feel very comfortable, to be able to really get to where I needed to go. I was, before I went there, thought, well, we may go this way or we may go this way, and we went in a totally different direction, but it got to the core of what was going on for me. It was an hour, and I felt like I travelled the world in that hour. It was, it was, I suppose, I don't want to go into detail of what actually happened in the hour, but it's almost like I went down layers and layers and really got to the core problem. And afterwards, I was exhausted because Zoe doesn't muck around. You know, she gets to what's going on. And I went home and went to bed, actually. But I woke up Saturday morning, just, it's like a I can't explain it, like a whole thing had lifted. It was just, you know, it was such a big thing that I'd carried around with me, and what we manifest in our mind, and to have got rid of that is just, and it's been 2 weeks, and I'm just moving forward and forward, and that same issue it's disappeared. It's just not even there. So I know that whenever anything comes up for me in future, I won't muck around. I will go straight to Zoe, and I know that she will just, she'll get to it. She'll get to the core. I won't have to go for weeks and weeks and weeks and, you know, do a long process. It'll be just where we'll get to the core of the heart of the problem, just the guts of it, and work on it. So I've also taken my son to Zoe, my husband has gone to Zoe. I recommend Zoe to everybody. So, and it's just so lovely to know that I have someone there that when something comes up for me, because I'm very much, you know, I've really got to the heart of a lot of things now, and I won't sit on things anymore. I'll just go straight to Zoe and just go for it. Yeah, because she's very, very caring. She's very, she's energetically there with you. She's intuitive. She just knows what to do, when to do it, why to do it, and so in summary, if you are watching this testimonial and you're humming and hawing whether to take that step forward, you're the only one who can make that decision, but you certainly will not regret it. You will only move forward and you will sort out whatever breakthrough or whatever it is that could be holding you back. So yeah, you can't go wrong. You just, yeah.